What's up, everyone? DefyNewYork.com here with a brand new video. I know it's been a while, but here with a special release. This is the Nike Air Jordan 3 White Cement for 2023. I know everybody's anticipating it, but this pair is 1,000,000% authentic. It was from the shock drop last week on the Nike SNKRS app. So I was actually very, very surprised to have been able to grab a pair of these. So let's get into this. So I actually own the original Jordan 3, the fire red one. These I own the 94s, and I own the 2003 retro. And this is I'd say probably the closest we've ever gotten to the OG release. Now the 94 retro was pretty good, but the cement print was higher. The quality of the shoe was very nice. The sock liner was similar to the OG, as was the shape of the collar and the height. But these got the height correct. They actually have a lower amount of padding in the sock liner, especially compared to these. You can see that. But if you own the 94 retro, you'll also notice that around here it's a little bit wider. It's kind of like that, but just a little bit wider, which is not a big deal. But you'll also notice that they did get the height on this shoe corrected a bit. You can see that here. You see how it comes up over, and then here it just comes like underneath. The cement print around the toe is not exactly like the original, but it's the closest we've had thus far. One of the main things on this shoe is, and you can't really tell from just looking at it, but the fit of this shoe is really nice. It's really, really good. It's way improved upon just about every Jordan 3 retro that's come before, excluding the fire reds that just dropped. The shape is definitely way improved. The fit, I'm sorry. The 2003 retro was good. I did like the 2003. I had a lot of pairs of those. But you'll notice the minute you put your foot into the shoe, it's just there. It's just in. It's good. It's like there's no pinky toe crushing. It fits the way pretty much all our shoes should fit. Really, there should be no pinky toe crushing and all these weird things going on inside the shoe. This shoe, just put your foot in and it's like, wow, it just fits the way it should. You can see that toe spring. Some people don't, for whatever reason, they don't know about toe spring, but toe spring is what a lot of times, not just Nike, but a lot of different companies will put that in the shoe so that it's like easier to walk, and so it'll curve up towards the toe, and it looks funny after a couple wears. It bends upward, so it'll look like this, and it just makes the shoe look terrible. Nike has corrected that in some of their shoes. I know these are really beat, but the Huaraches that came out the past 2 years, they definitely improved upon that with these as well, with that toe spring issue. I have my purple punches and they're like reaching for the sky. It's crazy. But yeah, overall, this is an amazing retro. Really, they did really good job. This is promising, especially, like with shoes like the Jordan 4, where the shape is still really not where it should be. And there's, the last retro, the black cement, I did like that. It fit me well, but there was too much toe cap, which is, you know, right here they have like a, it looks almost like a steel cut boot. Not on these, but the black cement Jordan 4s. And then, you know, back in the day, they didn't use so much toe cap in many of the shoes, and they didn't use as much toe spring, which gave these shoes better overall profile, you know. But yeah, Jordan Brand did an amazing job. The tongue feels a little bit different than previous retros, but you know, I mean, I don't have my OGs anymore from back from '88, but I just recall them being just a little bit higher. But it's not a in any way, shape, or form a deal breaker. These actually fit really, really well. I mean, it's just, I mean, you have, when a brand does the shoe right, you have to acknowledge that, because we complain and, you know, all the time about all the things they do wrong, but this was done really, really well. Now the shoe itself, the materials, very nice in comparison to the previous Jordan 3 retros. Pretty much on par, but it's nice. It's nice. It's not like super soft, but it's nice. You know, you'll see it's got tumbled leather, but it's still a bit stiff. Nothing crazy, but it's nice. It's a nice shoe. And then, you know, you have like the vintage effect where it's like yellowed on the back and yellowed on the midsole. I actually like it. It doesn't bother me. If they didn't do it, I'd be fine with it. But they did it, and I kind of like that. I'm gonna be honest. I like that that touch, because a lot of the times this is gonna happen to the Jordan 3s anyway. The only ways you could really prevent it from getting really bad, and what I used to do is just put them in a Ziploc bag. Don't zipper it up, just to protect it from the elements, from, like, I don't know, dust and the paper inside the box or the box itself. And that's usually helped me, because in the early 2000s, like I say, around 2001, I had the True Blue 3s, and I had the black cement, and my black cement on the midsole was yellowing really terribly, but my True Blues were not. And I realized, I was like, whoa, because I had put it in these Ziploc bag, but I had forgotten to do that for the black cement, and you know, it helped. So anyhow, the sizing, you may be kind of shocked. Like, you may think they kind of fit a little on the bigger side, because they're not curved inward towards the heel, which is what you find as a problem also on like the Jordan 1s, where the heel curves too far inward, and then you have this in the back, I mean in the front, and then it kind of like compresses your foot, so it makes it uncomfortable. You're not gonna have that problem with these. The fit is really what it should be like. And so you're gonna just slide your foot in, and you're gonna be like, wow, they fit like roomy, they feel roomy. So if you don't really like a roomy feel, I'd say you may wanna go a half size down. I wouldn't recommend it, because it's giving you a proper fit. You want a thumbnail's width of space in the toe area at least, right? Some people don't like that. Really, that's the ideal fit for your foot, but if that's gonna bother you, you may wanna go a half size down. That's my word of advice. But yes, overall, amazing. I'll show you guys the box. So they gave the vintage effect on the box as well. See the edges. Just very, very nice. And then the wrapping paper. And then they also came with the card. I'll show you guys this. Now the paper that it's printed on is kind of thin. It's not like a thick like pamphlet. It's just like a piece of paper that was printed on, and they just folded it up. See, it's like blank in the back. But just overall, very, very nice release. And my pairs came out of the box with no issues whatsoever. Like, just good to go. So anyhow, if you guys have any questions, concerns, comments, please feel free, drop me a line. And as always, stay tuned for more videos.